Let me guess, you're one of those people who doesn't want to work a 9 to 5. You want to start your business. You want to wake up when you want to go out when you want to go on vacation when you want. You don't want to answer to nobody. You just want to do whatever you want. But what if I tell you that the 9 to 5 that you hate so much is the very same 9 to 5 that can help you reinvent yourself? Somebody said, I think you're a good channel for young people. Keep it up. Thank you, man. You have probably heard of quiet quitting. And if you haven't, I'll give you a quick explanation right now. Quiet quitting is basically when employees are not doing a whole lot at work. You know, they don't want to go the extra mile. They don't want to work overtime. They don't want to volunteer to do tasks. They just want to stay in their position and do just enough to keep their job. The reason that started was basically because people started realizing that these companies really don't care about us for real. These companies, they just see us as a number. We're replaceable. At any point in time, they can just fire us and that's it and get someone else. So people started questioning themselves and asking, what's the point of going above and beyond every single time when these people only see me as a number, when these people only see me as replaceable? And I completely get that. Why would you want to go all out for someone who doesn't value you? It's like being in a relationship and then going all out every single time while the person just continues to undermine you. And honestly, I was a quiet quitter and I kind of still am just a little bit, because I also know that the government don't care about me. I know that my company don't really care about me. I'm just a number. There's someone out there that can do what I do even better than me, you know? So I play my cards right. I try to do some, but not too much to where it's like they start picking on me and they get me to start working harder and harder and harder every single shift. If you look at the graph, you see that every year the workforce just keeps on declining. Like, it doesn't go up, it just declines and declines and declines. Went from 67.2% in January of 2001 all the way down to 62.7% in 2023. You look at the employment rate compared to how much jobs we have out there, you get to thinking, oh dang, this is really bad. But in reality, we have a lot of people that can fulfill those spots. It's just that those people don't want to work. When asked, 66% of Americans who became unemployed during the pandemic said that they just are looking for better jobs and they're taking their time before going back into the workforce. So they're being smarter about what they do. They are thinking about, okay, I don't want to just work anywhere anymore because I remember what my last job did to me during the pandemic. So now they're being more cautious about where they stick their fingers into. So if we are so skeptical about going back to work and we're so skeptical about letting the government just have priorities in our life, then how is a 9 to 5 going to help you reinvent yourself? Okay, hear me out. Most people nowadays want to be business owners. Most people want to be entrepreneurs. They want to do big things. They want to retire their mom, their dad, and all of that sounds great. Okay, but here is the reality. Not everyone can be business owners. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Okay, think about this. If everyone was an entrepreneur, if everyone was a business owner, who is going to work for your business? You're not going to hire another business person, another business owner to work for your business, because that person that owns their own business don't want to work for you. So we're just gonna have a whole bunch of empty warehouses, and all you have to do is say, oh, I own it, but you have no workers. Not everyone can do the same thing. Some people are just gonna be better at stuff than others. And not everyone can do the same stuff. We have to have someone that's there, someone that's there, someone that's here. Just, it has to keep on trickling down. If everyone did the same thing, the world wouldn't move. And that's something I had to learn. That's something I had to realize, because I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm not saying that I'll never be, but I'm saying that there are a lot of lessons that I need to learn in order to get there. A lot of you want to be entrepreneurs. You guys want to own your own business, but y'all don't even know how to show up to work on time. Y'all don't know how to keep y'all place clean. Y'all don't know how to budget. If you can't even show up to work on time for something that you hate doing, what makes you think that you're going to show up on time every time or before time to something that isn't paying you? Because when you become an entrepreneur, when you become a business owner and you're doing your own thing, you're not going to get paid off rip It's delayed gratification every single time. Are you going to show up on time for something that's not going to pay you? You have no real discipline. So what makes you think you can just start a business? My thing is, I know I be late to work a lot, or I'm working on that from that one video I told you about my procrastination habits. So I be late a lot, and I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to learn to be on time for things that I don't want to do. And I know for a fact right now, if I wanted to become an entrepreneur, if I wanted to quit my job and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just focus on my stuff full time, I will not survive. It's gonna take so much trial and error because I already don't have enough discipline to be on time. I took big steps. I deleted YouTube, I deleted Instagram, I did a lot, and I got way better. But what I'm saying is that there are some parts of me that cannot transition yet. There are some things I still need to learn. You must ask yourself, how you gonna want your own plane when you can't even be a good co-pilot in someone else's plane? How you wanna be a leader when you're not even a good follower? It comes hand in hand. You can't expect people to work for you and you don't even like working for people. You don't even like serving people. You don't even want to serve anybody. You just want to skip that part and just jump straight into business. If you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, then this isn't for you. But I'm talking about the ones that had to get it out the mud, the ones that had to work, the ones that are working right now and doing what they have to do. Don't let these people fool you on Instagram, making you think that quitting your 9 to 5 is just the most beautiful thing in the world. Cause just be capping, all right? You probably see that one unemployed friend, living life, telling you how he sold this much on drop shipping, doing this, whatever. And you get to thinking, damn, you start comparing your life to them. You start thinking, what would I be doing right now if I was in this 9 to 5? You start thinking about things you could be doing, what you should be doing. You start comparing yourself to them. But the reality is you are not them. They're just selling you a dream so you can buy their course. And the sad part about it is so many of us fall for that trick every single time. Yes, it is true. Your 9 to 5 is trying to use you. They are trying to squeeze every last dime out of you. But here's the thing, you have to squeeze them back. You have to use them back. Let's say you want to have your own trucking business one day. How about you go work at a warehouse? Do receive at a warehouse, learn how the numbers work, learn how the trucks come in, learn how certain things operate. So that way you have that skill. That way you know what to do when you finally get to becoming the person that you really want to be. You feel me? That's like free education right there. You're getting paid to learn how to be your own boss later on in life. If you want to run a restaurant, bro, go work at a restaurant. You're gonna find out a lot of things. Work your way up to becoming a supervisor or a manager, something. Bro, you're gonna find out so much what it takes to run a business. You're gonna learn a lot, and you can apply those very same skills into your own business later on. Don't only let these 9 to 5s use you. Don't only just let them call you any time of the day and tell you to come in, tell you to do this and that, whatever. Use them too. Use them, squeeze the knowledge out of them. Figure out what it is that you want to do. You want to be an entrepreneur, right? You want to do something different. Go work at that job. Find out everything you can and use those very same tactics and apply them to your business. Like right now, I can honestly say I've never been to school for the things that I know right now. All I did was get a job. Can't no one whip a forklift better than me. I'm gonna say that right now. If you feel like you can drive a forklift better than me, run it. Listen, I can work on cars now. The only reason why I'm able to have all these knowledge is because all I did was apply to the jobs, that serves those things. So right now I have all these skills in my head. Let's say at any time I wanted to start a business, bro, I can start a forklift company. I can start a restaurant. I can start a mechanic business. There's a lot of things I can do right now. And the way I'm thinking about it is when World War III happens, because it will, let's say I don't die. Let's say they don't use nukes or nothing like that. And I survive, right? You know who's really going to get rich after that? People with actual skills, not people who skipped on learning actual skills and ran to go just be a content creator. When World War III happens, nobody gonna care about YouTube. No one's gonna care about watching you on YouTube. No one's gonna care about your little dance moves on TikTok. No one cares about that. You know what they're gonna need though? They're gonna need a forklift driver. Oh yeah, they're gonna need a forklift driver. They're gonna need a mechanic so they can get these cars moving. They're gonna need someone who knows how to cook. They're gonna need those things. And those are real life skills. And guess what? I can start a business with that. I can exploit that. I know that sounds bad, but I literally can. If I manage to survive after World War III and they need forklift drivers, I can literally find a whole bunch of forklift drivers around my area. And since I'm already so good at driving forklifts, assemble them like the Avengers and start me a little business. So don't let these business use you. Use them back. I already told you, whatever dream, whatever goal that you have right now, just go to the job that is providing that. Learn whatever you can and apply it to your own self. So this is a big myth that you hear a lot when these financial gurus are trying to sell you a course. Oh, you can't build wealth in a 9-to-5. You can't do this in a 9-to-5. Yo, that's cap. You can indeed build wealth in a 9-to-5. Most 9-to-5s, I'm talking about the established companies, they sell stock. I know my company has this thing where you can buy stocks, but at a discounted price. I've been in my company for like 2 years now. And during those 2 years, I've managed to buy 105 shares of their stock. So there's obviously a cap of how much you can own of the company because they don't want to, just give you too much now. But all the stocks that I've owned, 105 of them, I received it at a discounted price. I received it at a discount. So I bought it less than what everybody else is buying it for. And guess what? If I hold on to that stock, bro, 20 years from now, I'll be damn near rich. The thing is, the company I'm in, it is a very established company. It's not one of those companies that might go bankrupt. If you're working at McDonald's, if you're working at Walgreens, if you're working at any place that has been around for a really, really long time and it has shown time and time again that they'll always beat the odds, then bro, buy their stock. Look into the company, see if they're giving stocks away at a discounted price, see what they're doing, see what is going on. A lot of the time, even if they're not giving away stocks for the free or giving you discounted price, bro, the fact that you even work at the company, you can kind of see what is going on in the company and you can low-key predict what's going to happen. Is the stock going to go up for that company or down? Let's say, yeah, you don't want to buy no stocks, right? You can take the money that you're making at work and invest in something else. You want to build a business. I'm pretty sure you don't want to work your 9-to-5 forever. None of us do. So you want to build a business. You want to do what you got to do, right? Take that money that you're making in your 9-to-5 and use a portion of it, even a little quarter, whatever, put it to the side and invest in something. If I just said that and you say to yourself, man, I don't even make enough to do all that, then fam, you shouldn't even be thinking about a business right now. You shouldn't even be thinking about starting no damn business right now. You should be trying to find a way to make more money, find a better 9-to-5, something to make more money, cut your expenses, do something different. Don't be thinking about no business right now. Get your bread up. Now, with everything I've just said, right? Don't get complacent in your 9-to-5. I'm not saying to get complacent in your 9-to-5 because that is the worst thing to do. If you're not happy with your 9-to-5, try to find a different job. Look for a different way out. You meet those people that just work all the damn time. All they do is work 7 days a week, no break. They just work all the time, right? Now, those people, they don't have no life, okay? They have zero life. And I'm not saying that you should be like those people. Use that money, bro. Go have fun, go travel, go out to eat, do something. I'm not saying to be strict all the time. I'm just saying that a 9-to-5 isn't so bad. It's not so bad. Just take that money that you're making, stack it up, learn from that company, learn to do things that you don't want to do, come on time, learn to be more disciplined. A 9-to-5 is going to teach you all of that. Just remember, Rome was not built in a day. And don't think that you're just going to jump and become rich, all right? Good things take time. It takes effort. And sometimes you just got to go through the mud. You got to do things that you don't want to do. But it's all for a reason. You're going to learn things and you're going to be great. Watch. After you get out of this season in your life and you finally do what you really want to do, you're going to be grateful for your 9-to-5. You're going to be grateful for all the things that you have learned in your 9-to-5. I'm grateful for my 9-to-5 because I'm learning to be on time to things I don't want to be on time for. That's all I had to say. Thank y'all for watching.